Hi Phoenix friends, I just wanted to make a video to kind of go over the instructions and some important information about writing your postcards. So hopefully you guys will have seen the post on Google Classroom with our awesome postcards ready to get written to all of the nearly 400 grade 9 kids coming in. And thank you guys for this undertaking. I think that it'll really help them to feel more comfortable and more confident coming to high school. So the first thing to kind of talk about is the postcard. We've got these cards designed by one of our awesome Phoenix friends and printed out by Miss Griffith. These will be coming to your house in the next week. And we need you to complete the postcards that we've given you by June 22nd. So I'm just going to kind of go over some information. In the bag with your postcards, you'll have these 2 pages. And we're just going to talk about the first one. This video is on Google Classroom, obviously, that you guys have found it there. This is really important. So on the right-hand side of your postcard, and I'll show you what I mean in a minute, you need to leave 7 centimeters at least. So if you want to kind of draw a little line down the middle of the postcard to help you stick to that side, that is really important because I'm going to be putting address labels on the postcards and I need to not have to put those labels over top of your writing. So leaving that 7 centimeters of space on the right hand side is really important. Everybody has a few extra postcards in their bag in case you make a mistake. Don't panic. If you make more than 4 mistakes, just email me. We'll figure it out. If you don't use them all, please just send them back. And again, we need you to have all of your postcards done and completed by June 22nd. So myself and Miss Griffith will be coming around that week of June 22nd to 26th. We will email you with a time that you can leave your postcards on your porch or in some other location that we can come by and pick it up safely from you. And the last thing that's actually pretty important, you guys have a list of names, first names only, to write your postcards to those students. And I need you to please try to pack them up in the order of the names because I'm going to get back all of those postcards from all 25 Phoenix friends and have to put address labels on them. And that'll be a lot easier if they're in the same order as the labels are printed off. Okay. So the next page that you'll have in your bag of postcards is this file that I kind of compiled from all of the really incredible suggestions that you guys had about possible scripts or wording for the postcards. So the first main big idea here is to be positive. We don't want to focus on the negative or about fears or worries that they might have because we honestly don't have a lot of answers yet, and we want this to be a positive, welcoming note, and it's pretty short, so we need to kind of focus on that. You're going to address each card by name. You have a list of first names. Please carefully make sure that you're spelling those correctly. That's an important first step. If you misspell another word, it's not such a big deal, but we want everybody to get a postcard addressed correctly to their name. 2 big ideas here that came across in almost all of the sample scripts that you guys sent in. First thing, we want to say that we're happy that they're coming to Res. You guys all want to welcome grade 9s. You're excited to help them. We want to make them feel comfortable. We want them to know that they are wanted and important in our community. So something like, I can't wait to meet you and welcome you to Res. We're excited that you're starting at Res this year. The Phoenix are excited to have you join us. We can't wait to meet you and have you join our school, something like that. Obviously, you don't have to stick right to this wording, but it should be pretty similar. Something welcoming that we want them here. They are wanted and important and valued in our community. The next idea, they need to know what and who the Phoenix Friends are. So something like the Phoenix Friends will be here to welcome you. Phoenix Friends team is here to help you. Wording like that to kind of express that we are the people that they can turn to in their grade 9 year during that transition if they need help or support. And then a positive sign off. So enjoy the rest of your summer. See you in September. Have a great summer. Can't wait to meet you. Something like that. Some kind of combination of that wording to end it on a positive note. And then you're going to sign your name and the Phoenix Friends team. So we don't know how the classrooms are going to be set up yet. We don't know individual students' timetables, so we don't have class lists that we haven't assigned you to a specific group of Phoenix Friends yet, or of grade 9s for each Phoenix Friend. But the important thing is that you will all be there to support all of the grade 9s. So that's really the main thing, that all of you guys are going to be welcoming this year's grade 9s. There's some sample postcards here. So there's 4 different examples that kind of put those ideas together in different ways. You can use these sample scripts, or you can just kind of improvise on your own based on those main ideas. Again, keeping it positive, address them by name, welcome them to res, tell them about Phoenix Friends, say something positive about Phoenix Friends, and sign off with your name and the Phoenix Friends team. Okay, so I have a sample postcard here that I have written just using one of these scripts, and I wanted to really emphasize this 7 centimeters. So I've actually measured 7.5 centimeters with my ruler, and as you can see, I've kind of made a mark here and another mark, and then drew a line in pencil. So if it helps you to have this line drawn in, you can just go back and erase it after you've written it. Your main thing is that you need to keep the writing on the left-hand side. Another thing you might want to consider that is the size of your writing. You maybe want to take just some blank paper, line paper, and write out one of those sample scripts and see how big it actually is. Maybe measure this rectangle here, like the space that you have to write in is about 8 centimeters by 10 centimeters. So maybe measure out like an 8 by 10 square on a blank piece of paper and see if your writing's really big. Maybe you want to find some shorter wording or try and write a little bit smaller, just so that you're not running out of space and not able to squeeze in the ending. So once you've done this, you're going to pack up your cards and the list of names that you were given, put it all back in the Ziploc bag, and just be ready for us to come around and pick them up. When we pick them up, we will stick an address label and stamps and drop them all in the mail. So again, if you have any questions, we're really excited about this. We think that it's going to be a great way to welcome our new grade 9s. And if you have any questions about this, please just give us an email or post on the Google Classroom, and we will make sure that everybody has what they need and knows how to do this. Okay, thanks guys.